It was a story of misunderstanding, pride, and ultimately, redemption, set against the backdrop of a modest yet vibrant community. The sun was just beginning to set, casting a warm, golden hue over the bustling streets. Inside the cozy confines of a small, well-kept home, a gathering was taking place. The air was filled with the aroma of freshly cooked food, and laughter echoed through the rooms as friends and family shared stories and memories. At the heart of this gathering was Paula, a kind-hearted woman known for her generosity and warmth. She had invited her closest friends and neighbors to celebrate a special occasion, the long-awaited return of her husband, who had been away for work for over a year. Paula's daughter, a bright-eyed girl with an infectious smile, was the apple of her eye, and she had been eagerly counting down the days until her father's return. As the evening wore on, the door swung open, and in walked a familiar figure. It was Paula's husband, his presence immediately filling the room with a sense of joy and relief. He was greeted with open arms and warm embraces from everyone, but the joy was short-lived as the mood took an unexpected turn. In the midst of the celebration, a voice rang out, sharp and cutting. It was Berta, a woman known for her sharp tongue and disdain for those she deemed beneath her. Berta was the wife of Paula's husband's employer, and she had taken it upon herself to attend the gathering, though her intentions were far from pure. "What are these poor people doing in my house, eating my food?" Berta sneered, her words dripping with contempt. Her eyes were fixed on Paula and her daughter, her disdain palpable. Paula, taken aback by the sudden hostility, attempted to explain. "My daughter had never tried wings before, and I didn't see any harm in sharing my meal with her," she said softly, her voice laced with a mix of confusion and hurt. Berta's response was swift and unforgiving. "You're nothing but a freeloader, a brazen woman who dares to take what's not yours. Get out of my house now." The room fell silent, the festive atmosphere shattered by Berta's harsh words. Paula's husband, witnessing the scene, felt a surge of anger and determination. He stepped forward, his voice steady and resolute. "You have no right to speak to them that way. They are our guests, and they will stay here as long as they wish." Berta, taken aback by his defiance, attempted to protest, but he would not be swayed. "Today is a special day, and I will not allow you to ruin it with your bitterness. These are good people, and they deserve our respect and gratitude." As the tension in the room began to dissipate, Paula's husband turned to his family, his gaze softening as he spoke. "We have been blessed with so much, and it is our duty to share that blessing with others. We should never use our privilege as a weapon to belittle those in need." Paula's daughter, who had been watching the exchange with wide eyes, stepped forward, her voice clear and sincere. "I'm sorry, Paula, I'm sorry, Becca. We were wrong to treat you that way." Her words hung in the air, a poignant reminder of the lessons learned that day. It was a moment of transformation, where the walls of prejudice and pride began to crumble, replaced by understanding and empathy. In the days that followed, the community came together like never before. Paula and her family were embraced with open arms, their kindness and humility serving as a beacon of hope for all. Berta, too, found herself changed by the experience, her hardened heart softened by the realization that true wealth lies not in material possessions, but in the connections we forge with others. And so, in that small, tight-knit community, a new chapter began, one filled with compassion, unity, and the unwavering belief that together, they could overcome any challenge that came their way. It was a story that would be told for generations, a testament to the power of forgiveness and the enduring strength of the human spirit. The moral of the story is about empathy, kindness, and the importance of treating others with respect and dignity, regardless of their social or economic status. It highlights the consequences of prejudice and arrogance, as well as the value of compassion and humility. The story also underscores the significance of family, understanding, and making amends for past wrongs. It teaches us that true wealth lies not in material possessions but in the richness of our relationships and how we treat one another.